Okay, in this video we're going to have a brief tour of my castle. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about a lot of things. You'll notice the front lawn there. Uh, that has been used for various things throughout time. Right now it's being used to house some jumps for horses because I'm measuring the performance of horses in various ways, and that's one way I'm measuring it because that's one performance trait they have is jumping. You'll notice there's 4 roof lines in the castle. Those are different sections, and so we're going to tour each section by section. So as we go down now, I just might mention I've added onto the castle per section. So all those 4 sections were built separately. What we're going to do is we're going to first tour the main section of the castle, which is the old part of the castle, and that will be the first part of our tour. As you go down in the front of the castle, you'll see these 2 large pillars with a fire on top, torches, and the sidewalk that enters into the castle. This has not changed much, although I've lined each side of the sidewalk with various things over time. Now, this is going to be the main part of the castle. This is the original part, and this is where everything was located at one point. On the first floor here, it used to be over here was the crafting room, and over here was the living room. And then up above here, not this floor, but the next floor up was the bedroom, but this is the this used to be lined with wrought iron and was lined with fence posts, and now it's lined with glass. You can jump over glass easier. So up here used to be my bedroom up here, and now nothing's in it anymore. And this area over here was my potion room. So I have the crafting room below and the potion making room up here. And then the third or the final area appears the roof, and then this watchtower at the top of the roof, by which I could overlook a lot of things. On this top of this roof here is a beacon, and you can see another beacon over there by the barn, and there was a beacon out there in the field, and there's a beacon, if I look up, maybe the beam will go up. Yeah, there's a beacon right over there on the roof of that part of the castle. All right, so now let's talk about the other second part that I built of this castle. And we can kind of view it from, not here, but over here. This roof line here, it was a banquet room that I built onto the castle. And this was expanded at one point as well to be larger than it is now. So that banquet room, I just thought, well, every castle needs a banquet room. So that's what I made, is I made a banquet room. It has a balcony on it that you can see here. And that was what it's for. I kept the floor grass, and you can see the division there between plains and swampland because of the color of the glass. So that's pretty much this section of the castle. And so now we're going to go to the third section that I built after the banquet room, and that's beyond that wall over there. And the hallway over here, which is separated by glass and doors, in case I ever need to close them, separates this. So in here now we have the new, more elaborate, larger crafting room and storage of materials. And then also in this castle, I thought the main area or some sacred place for Minecraft was the bedrooms, so I built a fairly elaborate bedroom. It has wool carpeting, but it's not carpet, it's actual wool blocks. That's before the carpeting was invented. It has the largest fireplace in the castle. Has a whole glass wall, and off the bedroom is the large veranda. And you can get to the veranda from the living room, that little gate over there, that little door there. And of course, nobody's going to be on here. Hopefully no one's going to be out here on the veranda. They're going to be kept off of it, so I don't have battle mounts on those windows like I do other windows. Those little things that stick out, I call those battle mounts, where you can just mount yourself with a bow and arrow and just pick off mobs. And then a couple of times during the evening, you can hop off your battle mount and run around and collect your loot. So this is the second part of the castle. There's another level to it up above here, and we'll get to that. We've got to go through this section over here with the golems and the NPC villagers to get to it. So you'll get to see a little bit of this section before we can actually explain it. But up here are some more bedrooms, and I built, what's going on? I built all this with the intention of, I built these 7 bedrooms up here with the intention of someday possibly this being a server and other people playing in my world with me. And there's lots of unexplored areas in my world yet, of course everybody knows that, with any world. To get to the roof, You could see that we just passed that, was this little area here with a stairway going to the roof right in there. And so that's this area. Now let's get to this area of the castle, and you'll see these villagers are here. They're wandering around throughout here, and they're here. They got up on these ledges, some of these villagers did, because I had vines growing down all the sides, and so they'd climb off the side and land off a ledge. But this is where the beacon is located, and it goes up to the glass roof. And then, of course, there's torches on the top of fence posts up there as well. And there's about, I think there's about 10 golems in here. They just keep spawning. Although there's one swinging at me. I knocked a villager off by punching him off one of these ledges, and now for a while these golems are going to be trying to attack me. This section up here, as you could already see, I lined the walls with blocks of various materials that I've mined. It was easier to collect the blocks than it was to collect the minerals, because they take up less room in your backpack. So this final floor up here, I keep closed off to the villagers. They don't go up here, and it's primarily because I let mobs come down here from the roof. When the daytime comes, they come in here, so they don't burn up. This over here in the corner is an interesting feature of this part of the castle. It is a lighthouse. And so if we go to the top, you'll see netherrack burning, so that from the ocean beyond, you can see all that netherrack up there? You can see the fire of the netherrack burning. And it's quite a roaring fire, as you can tell. So that pretty much is the castle, with the exception of one thing, and we're going to take care of that in another video. So that area over there is ocean, over here is land, and my castle is built in a plains biome on the edge of the ocean. And you can see a little fire over there. I have a kind of a fake volcano that just created a vista from my castle. You could look at it. And then a beach area that I leveled out. I needed sand, and so I turned that area into a beach, but it's kind of a snow biome, so part of it's covered with snow. Okay, so that's my castle, and I'll come back and make another video explaining more features of it soon.